Hi, everybody. How's it going? Yes, it's hot in Wisconsin, and yes, I have my sports bra on, and I'm telling you, it's very, very, very warm. But this is kind of to make a point. I have tattoos, and am I going to get more? I don't know. I'm not sure, but we'll talk about that at a later date. But, anyways, I want to talk about how we should stay out of the heat, and not just a woman over 50 when you have a hot flash and you tend to get a cold wash rag or do whatever it takes to get rid of that moisture per se. But I want to talk about staying out of the heat when it comes to your son and daughter who, just like Hansel and Gretel, want to push you in that oven. You know what I'm talking about. And I think sometimes we feel as parents we deserve, well, we have to take whatever they dish at us. If they pile crud on our plates, we're just supposed to say, oh, thanks, that's great, I really appreciate it. But I'm going to let you know, you don't have to. When it comes to being around anyone who all they want to do is start fires, all they want to do is fan the flame, all they want to do is make you uncomfortable, and that's just who they are, and there's nothing you can do about it. The one thing you can do, like my previous tattoo artist said, the only way to put the fire out is by discontinuing to fuel it. That means you have to stay away from it. You have to run. You have to hide. You have to go in the AC. You don't have to jump into any space with anyone else that does not have your best interest at heart. Did you know that? I mean, I just wanted to let you know. When we say, as parents, we have to put up with, no, you don't. I watch a lot of videos, and for some odd reason, I'm curious about when children are unkind to their parents or out of control, this and that, or they have to call super nanny because their son or daughter is mouthing off. When did we lose control, and when did we think we had to put up with that? I remember my mom used to tell me, now I have 3 sisters, and my oldest sister and I are only 10.5 months apart, so we were considered Irish twins, I guess. She was born in June, and I was born the following May, in 69 and 70, etc. And she said, when one of us kids start to throw a temper tantrum in the store, she would walk away. She wasn't messing around. She said, no, that's not happening. And she would just, and we'd run after her because we don't want to be left behind and things like that. But when did we start believing we had to put up with nonsense? Not just from our kids, but our grandkids. I see way too many littles that are out of control, that don't respect their grandparents. And I'll tell you, I heard through the grapevine. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about the grapevine because it's not my life, not my relationship, not my business. Maybe we'll talk about it at a later date. But anyways, stay out of the fire. You don't have to walk in the sauna. You don't even have to jump in the hot tub. All I know is that you have that right, you have that choice. Make a decision and stick with it. If you have a hard time initially, you can go to Al-Anon. You can learn some healthy boundaries there and learn how to say no. And chances are you were raised around someone who used, so wouldn't be a bad idea. But anyways, that's all I've got, and I will be back.